funkin' everywhere. Funkin', daily funkin'.
See, there it is. I thought it would only be a matter of time before we got the stop on that tune. I'd like to analyse it, but if I do, I'll end up in the same kind of situation I did the other night when I was chatting to Kosh, one of our, he presents the Logic sessions, and I said to him it was a bit like when, Telefunken and Telefunken Radio is a bit like, it's a bit like when they were building the nuclear bomb and the Manhattan Project. Like, they were so busy figuring it all out and, like, making it cool that they didn't really stop to think, why were they doing it anyway?
Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, members of the audience and our podcast listeners, this is Listener's Tune. This bit makes me sad sometimes.
Actually, this isn't a listener's tune. This is a pretty special thing coming up now from the Graham Mansions era of Telefunken, which was about 2006, I'm guessing. First off, we're going to have Drug Talk, and then we're going to have the most amazing podcast that you will ever hear in this podcast or any other podcast. So first you can hear Drug Talk, and then I might give you the Tesco's Munchy Munchy session. Very rare and hard to find if you don't have our collection of music.
Just want to raise up this cup of tea that Laos made. Very nice. Listeners phone call.
We just got a call in it. Hello.
Text message for you from 07958653375. The message is listener's dilemma. Should I go and buy some more hash? Or is the 1 centimetre cube I've got enough for tonight?
That is a dilemma, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a bit of a dilemma.
Well, why don't you just crumble it all up and whack it in one big bottle and do it in one hit? Then he'll be more into the reggae type thing.
And,
but what he's saying is, though, is it going to make him through the day and the evening?
1 centimetre cube.
Well, that's different. A
1 centimetre cube.
What's that? 1 centimetre cubed? That's quite a bit.
Hang on a minute.
What's the volume over the pi r squared on that?
Did he mean like, 1 centimetre like that?
Yeah, that's like a dice.
Yeah.
That's fucking huge.
That should last him today. What's he complaining about?
It might. Did he mean? Is it more than 1 centimetre cubed?
Well, he should keep listening until we stop. Then he can go off and buy some more.
You got? What's up? Uh-oh. Jamie's been accosted by the actual security guard for attempting to steal a Gillette Mac 3 razor, what he was going on about earlier. I think he did actually pay for it. I think he's getting away with it. He's gone really red in the face. I fucking shit a brick then. I properly shit a brick. What about you?
I wasn't too worried because, I've got no shopping on me. I'm clean, man. So
I just any situation like this, I always get a serious scare. Like, oh shit! Did I accidentally put a pack of fucking fish fingers in my pocket without even like thinking about it? Did you get away with it?
That was horrible. Come on, guys.
Did you? You actually bought it, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Basically, that was an overall experience, really, because like we went in there to stole, and almost got done for not stealing.
Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, members of the audience and our podcast listeners, this is Flatbush Homegrown.
This tune is going out to the Logic sessions. You really have to listen to those podcasts if you can. They're kind of amazing, actually. Go onto Spreaker.com and then look for Telefunken and then look for the Logic sessions and then just pick a podcast and download it and listen to it. So that's quite a long tune. That goes on for about another 5 minutes. That's from Kosh 556. It's called Chester Drop. I thought there might be some Chester actually in it, but there isn't. So I'm going to play some trans radio because not enough trans radio gets played. This is called Incoming Spiders. So, a big hello to all our listeners. We've got listeners in England, in Suffolk. We've got listeners here in New York City. There's a chap in a bar in Greenwich Village listening, which is pretty good. That's quite impressive, actually. That was Trans Radio, Incoming Spiders. You just heard. Trans Radio is a little known offshoot of well, actually not little known, but it's an offshoot of Telefunken Digitali 101. Maybe some more from them later on. But here is another life hack for you. Here at Telefunken Radio, we're often asked, where can you get good tea in NYC? Well, the best place to get tea in NYC is to get your friends to ship it over from Britain. Or, easier than that, I mean, that's the only way you can get PG tips without paying like $15 for 80 or whatever they are. Here is the actual life hack. If you can't get PG tips in New York City, we highly recommend Tetley tea. Tetley tea is a fine tea made from a blend of teas and tastes good with milk, with honey, or just on its own. And you can also, if you want a real slow brew and you want to take it to work, fill up a thermos flask with cold water, drop the tea bag in and half a lemon, and then leave it for a day, and then you can drink it the next day. Other Telefunken life hack for tea in New York City is still about Tetley tea. There's a chain of supermarkets called Seatown. That's Seatown, and they sell Tetley tea bags, which are pretty good. If you prefer things like Yorkshire tea, then you have to go to a place called QuickSave. That's QuickSave. That's a chain of supermarkets all over New York City. That is the Telefunken tea life hack. Okay, time to ramp it up a bit towards the end of the show. This is Eclectic Method. Enter the Dragon remix.
Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, members of the audience and our podcast listeners, this is Flatbush Homegrown.
Ladies and gentlemen, station's favourite coming up now. It's a listener's tune. It's from Bumflash. What more can I say? It's all right.
Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, members of the audience and our podcast listeners, this is Flatbush Homegrown.